Hello and welcome to the official channel of Encrypt. This is a small video on the analysis of P/E ratio. What is a P/E ratio? P/E ratio is nothing but the current stock price divided by the earning per share. If the P/E ratio of a company is 40, it means that you are ready to pay 40 rupees to a company in order to earn 1 rupee. If the P/E ratio of a company is 10, you are ready to pay 10 rupees to a company in order to earn 1 rupee. Now, why would you pay more to a company to earn just 1 rupee and one company less to earn 1 rupee? That's where the magic of the P/E lies. Another, we'll come back to that later. Another way of looking at PE is that assume that there is not going to be any growth in the earning per share. If company A is earning 1 rupee every year and if company B is earning 1 rupee per year, and if I'm paying 40 rupees to company A, and if I'm paying 10 rupees to company A in order to acquire that particular share, it will take 40 years for me to recover my money in company A, and it will take 10 years for me to recover my money in company B. Now, why would I give my money to company A for 40 years and only for 10 years to the company B? That's where the magic of P lies. Because it will not take 40 years actually for me to recover my money back, because the growth potential of company A is going to be much higher than the company B. And in the end, company A will end up making me more money than company B even after me paying more to the company A. Here I have assumed a simple growth rate of 35% in company A, and I have assumed a growth rate of 5% in company B. So when I take the 10 years in total, in company A, I end up making 54 rupees on the investment of 40 rupees, not taking interest into account. And in company B, I end up making only 12 rupees on the investment of 10 rupees. So it makes much more sense for me to invest in company A, even if though the price or the P of the company A is higher. So telling that a company which is having a higher P is overvalued is not necessarily always true. The companies are valued higher because the growth potential of that company is much more. Now, there are a few industries which are traditionally rated high in PE compared to other industries. The industries which are cyclical, they will be rated at a lower P. If you see oil and gas, P is low. If you look at other metal industries, non-ferrous metal, the P is again low. But if you look at the industries which are always in the run, insurance, FMCG, IT, all these companies will, quick service restaurant, they will always have a higher P. Companies which are in monopoly, they also command a higher P. Like in railways, we only have one company listed, that is IRCTC, and hence the higher P. That is it from our end. Thank you.